What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be shooting 100 rounds out of my Thompson, just to do a little bit of a reliability test, see if there's any issues that need addressed with it. For loads today, we're shooting Arms Core 230 grain full metal jacket 45 ACP. And we're going to be shooting at a 6-inch gong at approximately 50 yards. We're going to be testing out, not necessarily accuracy, but more so just make sure it feeds properly and that we don't have any hang-ups, failure to feeds, anything like that. And then we'll focus on accuracy a little bit after that. Alright, we have ourselves a full mag, and I just noticed, it's kind of hard to see here, brand new magazine and it's got rust on it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I am a little bit disappointed because this was a $1,400 gun and it comes with rust on it. So I am a little bit frustrated, a little bit disappointed about that, but I'm trying to give as honest of a review as possible, and as long as the gun performs, that's something I can overlook, because that should come off pretty easily. I'm not gonna make too much of a stink about that. I just happened to look down and found more rust right by the mag release. I'm trying to keep it family friendly. There's a few choice words I have. 'Cause I mean, you look at it from not so close, that's a good looking gun. You start paying attention to the little minute details, and you know, you paid a lot of money, hard-earned money, for something that came with rust on it. That's disheartening, and it makes me a little upset. If you pull up on that mag release, there's more rust. I mean, that's annoying. I'm not gonna say what I think that is, because I don't want to do that. Okay. In spite of everything we just learned, I'm still excited to shoot it. If this doesn't work perfectly, I'm gonna ask for my money back. That's not cool. I mean, I'm happier now than I was about it 5 minutes ago. Okay, we're gonna let that sit so that barrel can cool off a little bit. I don't want to shoot the barrel out of it just yet. They're not new barrels for this thing, aren't super expensive, and when I do shoot the barrel out of it, I'm gonna get the 10.5-inch barrel, so that way it looks more correct, what you would have seen in World War II. Initial thoughts: I'm still kind of put out about the rust. I mean, it's not anything detrimental. It is just surface rust. It's not like it's rusted through the receiver or anything like that. But that is a big, like, quality control issue. Like, I understand they may not be a big, huge company, but if you're going to charge that much for a firearm, you would think it came spotless, pre-lubed, ready to go. I mean, there was lube on it. I'm not mad about that. I would have even if I saw more lube on it, I would have taken it apart and cleaned it anyway, because that's just what I do. You know, and you could shoot it fairly fast. It's not horribly accurate. I am going to take some time and see maybe a couple of different ranges, maybe play with the sights a little bit. Out of 30 rounds, I hit that plate once at 50 yards. And I know I'm a better shot than that. Once we get the FRT put in this thing, which I have ordered, it just hasn't showed up yet. And to be honest, I wanted to shoot it stock first. I'm not really going to give too many, I'm not really going to care that much about accuracy, because this is going to be something that I take out and, you know, I'm going to waste 30 rounds a magazine just for the giggle factor. Went and got our target reset here, and I found some bullets. You can see I was hitting low, kind of hitting high. It just kind of shoots all over the place. But like I said, I'm still trying to learn them sights a little bit. But that is kind of neat. Alright, we got ourselves another mag loaded. Not a full magazine, we just emptied out that box, so there should be, let's see, 50, there should be 20 rounds in that one. Alright, we're going to put another 20 rounds through it, see if we can't get it to hiccup. Part of the reason why I want to do this, I've seen a lot of videos about this particular firearm being unreliable. And I knew all this before I bought it, because I wanted a Thompson. This was the cheapest one I could find. We are going to, not necessarily stress test it, but we're going to put 100 rounds through it. We're going to do slow, we're going to do fast, and see if we can't make it hiccup. So far, other than the little bit of rust I found, I'm actually pretty pleased with it. So we're going to do a little shoot. Alright, there's first 50 rounds through this gun. 0 hiccups, 0 malfunctions. I think, and I can't say this for a fact, all I know is what I did worked, and I don't know what other people did. Every video I've seen on this thing, people are like, oh, it's a hunk of shit, it doesn't run, you know, it jams all the time. Lubrication, it's your best friend when you're doing tires, it's your best friend in prison, and it's your best friend with firearms. I just think this is a gun that you need to take apart every time you shoot it, lube it to death before the next time you shoot it. Otherwise, you're going to have hiccups. What I am going to do is I'm going to let that lube run dry to test this theory, and then shoot it some more, just to see if that's what part of people's issues is. So, once again, out of 20 rounds, I managed to hit this once. And I am not any closer to figuring out how these sights work. It seems like it's hitting low. Okay, I'm going to move my sights up a little bit. And that's hitting high. Okay, I'll cut my difference in half. Oh, it's hitting way low. And then all of a sudden, tink. Oh, I hit it. Cool. So I'm not 100% sure how these sights work, and maybe I'm shooting this thing at the wrong range. Maybe it's meant to be shot at a lot closer, maybe it's meant to be shot a little bit farther. So what I'm going to do with the next magazine is I'm going to try shooting it at like 20 yards just to see what happens. I will say, after shooting it, I can overlook there being a couple of specks of rust on it. I am still a little, I'm just disappointed is all. I mean, you spend your hard-earned money on something like this, you want it to be brand new out of the box, with zero anything wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. And then, oh, well, there's a speck of rust here. There's a speck of rust here. Oh, if I move this, there's quite a bit of rust. And like I said, it's all surface rust. And it's just, it is what it is. I am going to message them and let them know, like, hey, this is an issue you guys are having. I don't care. I don't need it fixed on my gun. By the time you guys have gotten this, I've already taken care of it. But this is an issue that I've had with your product, brand new out of the box. And I'm not trying to talk any shit on these guys, because the gun performs. It works pretty decently. Not horribly accurate. That's whatever. I didn't buy this thing because I didn't buy this thing for the accuracy. I bought it because I wanted something fun to shoot. So, other than that, I I would recommend buying one of these if you were in the market for a Thompson. I picked it up off of Grab-A-Gun for, you know, it was $1,400 and some change. You know, like $1,440 or something like that. Which, that's expensive, but if you look at the prices of these reproduced Thompsons, or remanufactured Thompsons, whatever you want to call it, these, that's on the cheaper end. So, even on the cheap end, these things still perform pretty well. Okay. Got another 30 round mag. And we are going to go to about 20 yards. Maybe even 10. Just see if it's any more accurate at close range than it is at. Not so much. So that time I held on the plate the same spot as best as I could every time, and it's just shooting a big circle around it. So yeah, this is definitely a good candidate for an FRT because it's not accurate. It is not something you'd necessarily want to get in a gunfight with, I guess. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Still pretty happy with it, though. It is a fun little turd to shoot. There's 80 rounds out of it. Still no malfunctions. It's not accurate. I can't really knock it for that, though, because like I said, I was going to put an FRT in it anyway. And that's going to decrease the accuracy even more. So this is just going to be just to break it out every once in a while, show off to my buddies, hey, check this out, and mag dump into a ditch with full auto. It's technically full auto, but it's really not, according to the ATF, and they're still legal as of right now. So I am pretty excited to put the FRT in it. That's gonna make this gun 10 times more fun to shoot. I think once I do that, I'll really start enjoying to shoot it. So next up, we're going to shoot at that rock. I have it zoomed in quite a bit so you guys can see it. That's going to be somewhere between 150, maybe 200 yards. I'm just trying to see if maybe it's more accurate out at longer ranges. Maybe if it is, that stops me from putting a shorter barrel on it. I don't know. We'll wait and see how she does. Alright, I got the next 20 rounds loaded in the magazine. I'm just letting that barrel cool down a little bit. Because I'm pretty sure if I tried touching it right now, it would give me at least a first degree, maybe second degree burn. I don't know if it would be that bad, but it is, it would not be fun to touch. And like I said, I'm not trying to shoot the barrel out of it. Okay, we're shooting at that rock. I'm going to stand out of the way a little bit so I don't block it. And it might be a little bit closer than I think it is. I think that's closer to 100 than 150, but we'll see how she does. I don't think I hit it once. So, what do I think about it? Haven't shot 100 rounds through it now. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8.5. Loses a point for the rust, even though it wasn't all that much. Still, it's bullshit that there was any to begin with on a brand new gun. And it loses half a point for the accuracy. The only reason it doesn't lose a full point for that is because I don't care that much with this gun. That's not what I bought it for. It's going to be even less accurate when we put the FRT in it. So As far as how it functions, put 100 rounds through it, functioned flawlessly. Runs good. You can shoot it pretty quickly stock. Do I think it's worth the $1,400 price tag? No. And the reason why I say that is because you can go out and buy a brand new high point carbine in 9mm for like, I don't know what they're going for now. I bought mine for like $200. And yeah, it didn't have a 30 round magazine and it didn't look as cool, but it's lighter, it's more accurate, and when I bought it, it didn't have rust in it. So do I think this should be worth less than a high point? Absolutely not. But I don't think they can justify, with the product that I got at least, I don't think they can justify a $1,400 price tag. So it's one of those deals. Is it worth it to me because I wanted a Thompson? Absolutely. If would I recommend buying this as like a first gun or something like that? Hell no. That being said, I do enjoy shooting it. It works. It is fun to shoot. When I put the FRT in it, maybe we'll get some videos of that. I feel like that would do pretty well, but I don't know. You guys have to let me know down in the comments if you want to see that or not. But for the meantime, I think this is going back in the case, and I'm not touching it until I get the FRT.